StiltzkinKupo84 with Cat and Fam Gamer TV. So I had to see if I had done the Quan's Dwelling thing yet, and I hadn't. Well, when you walk into Quan's Dwelling with both Vivi and Quina in your party, after Alexandria is in ruins, here's a small cutscene that happens. Basically, you walk in, Quina says, "Something smell." You just came out of nowhere. You know, something smell wonderful. No, my nose doesn't work like yours does. is amazing today, is miracle. Is a feast. Wow. It's unbelievable. I don't know where to start. What I eat first. Ho ho ho. It's so good. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, Quina. Oh man. Feast is gone. What are you talking about, Quina? I think you were hallucinating. It's not true. I saw with my own eyes. But you were just running around. I smell something this way. Hey, Quina. Jeez. You stop. Oh. Who's this? Quan. I finally hear. Who are you? You the one to show me illusion? Quan. Is illusion only if you see illusion. You saw it because you travel around the world. What do you mean? It's cheap trick. Master, what do you talk about? He my former master, he run away and escaped training. No, I no run from training. It you who make mistake. What? To eat everything, not true way of gourmand. Your student already start to realize. Quina, what you saw. You used imagination. Is your imagination you use to eat? I not know, but it tastes like real food. It's all good. You travel around the world again. Or you travel around the world and gain imagination. People who have no imagination, no taste until they actually eat. You use imagination, it is possible to taste all food in the world. It no matter if it's story someone else tell. It's possible to eat with your imagination. How did masters learn to do this? How did master's master learn to do this? It's because... Grandpa! And now the mystery is solved. Vivi, you no grow much at all. It's thanks to Vivi I learn about imagination. I teach Vivi who not know anything about outside world. My imagination grow very big as I teach him. Grandpa, to eat same as to live. Vivi, you understand? To see, not only thing. To think and talk just as important. Life end when you die, but imagination share with others, live forever. My spirit almost gone, is where my imagination end. No, are you going away again, Grandpa? No need be sad, Vivi. As long as you imagine I by your side. Quina and Quail, good luck. Master! This is quite a cool reunion here. Hey, who are you guys all talking to? I start over from beginning. Master! Who are you talking to? You know Zidane? See what? I saw you guys talking into space. I see. You still have a long way to go, Zidane. Zidane's just a rookie at this stuff. Never mind, Zidane. I'll tell you about it some other time. Let's get going. There are still so many things to understand. So Quina, who's been the face-stuffing buffoon all game, is now the intellectual, and Zidane has been lowered to the pupil status. That's awesome. Okay, so we finally get to figure out what's up with this clock. Running shoes. Wonderful. And this is our third pair of running shoes because Zidane already has some equipped. Let's see right there. And Amarant already has some equipped. And that would make this our third pair. I taught the Puma's piece the boost ability to Garnet and Ayako. As you can see, we're now 3 hours past the time and Gil timer there. I'm in the red, and it's mostly because I was falling asleep during my grind. But yeah, that was Quan's Dwelling Reunion, and if you hadn't used the dead pepper yet to go back to where Quan was standing at the edge of that pier, you can dive off of there with a dead pepper. I believe I already showed you that in a previous video. But that is Quan's Dwelling Reunion. I've already checked Trino, I've turned in all my Stilazio, and there's no new monsters to fight in the cage or anything. I'm just thinking of things that I can wrap up before the end of the third disc, because, you know, like that, the third weapon shop monster, if you don't fight it before the end of the third disc, then you'll miss the chance. Because then the fourth disc monster will be available. So I remember showing you guys, on the last video I started up in Popo's Heights, and I didn't really know where or why. Well, the last full video, then there was another short video, but the last hour-long video I started here, and I had all of these team members equipped with locomotion, and I couldn't remember why. Well, because normally I use Popo's Heights to grind Grand Dragons, but I remember now exactly what I was doing. I was using Popo's Heights to grind ores, because I went to Dagwario and I was talking to you guys about how you know, you could turn in 4 ores for an aquamarine, and so I guess I had been grinding ores because the Garudas in that forest there on Popo's Heights seem to be the easiest way to get all of your ores. You can get between 1 and 4 per battle. So let's see, we've got Bahamut learned, we've got Boost learned, same thing with Ayako, we've got Boost learned with her, and then we've also got a Medine learned with Ribbon. So yeah, they're ready to go. trying to think now, what is the best formation to go up to the next story beat with? Because that's what we're gonna do. This video, we're gonna go to Ibsen's castle. Let's see, Mithril Claws, Oracle Con, Elixir is what we can steal from Taharka. Not even really sure that we have to. Oh, I think I remember they're gonna force Amron into our party at some point, so I think what we'll do is I'll have Freya and Amron in my party anyway, just because. Let's see. Everybody's pretty much level 56 except Vivi went 57. As far as completionist stuff goes, I mean, taking a look at my items, we got a whole bunch of remedies because I wanted to be able to synthesize some more garnets to boost the Bahamut summon. We want 99 garnets in our inventory for that. We got a lot of Phoenix Pinions. We're almost to 99. We have 87 of those. Our Aquamarines are still at 1 because I haven't turned in any of those at 4-to-1 ratio. We did some garnets. I almost got to 50. We did some amethyst. And we did some opal. We did 4 opal. We were at like 71 anyway. I just wanted to make them even with amethyst. Let's see, Peridot we got early, Sapphire we got early. Oh, the Topaz and the Opal we got by going back down into Mount Gulag and beating up those wraiths with the blue and the red candlesticks. So, that's how we did that. With all this stuff pretty much completed, all that's left to do is grind out those ores. As far as getting Garnet's power up, we can get some Phoenix Pinions on the way because Phoenix Pinions are rare steel for a lot of things that hold ore, a lot of monsters, and so if you think about the 4-to-1 ratio for Aquamarine, and you think about we need 98 of those, that's, for easy math, that's 100. That's 100 times 4. That's 400 ores we need to farm, and that's not going to be fun at all, just to get Leviathan up. Now, also, we need 50 more ores between finishing up Bahamut, it's about 50 more ores to get 99 in there, and then another 50 ores to finish up Atomos and Shiva. So we got like 500 ores in order to power up the Eidolons, and then also you want to have 900 more ores just as a placekeeper, because the Odin summon deals damage based on how many ores are in your inventory. So after you're done converting all of your ores in synthesis, you want to get another 99 ores. So we're looking at 600, roughly 600 ore, a little bit over 600 ore actually, that I have to grind off camera. Thankfully, thanks to you, for you guys, you won't have to watch all that. But oh, another thing I did was I raided a bunch of Quoz marshes, and at this point in the game, I didn't really follow the advice of leave one male and one female back, because I only have a couple more to go. Like, Quan comes out and challenges you when you have... I can't remember if it was when you have 99 frogs or if it was when you have 100 frogs. But either way, I'm at 98 right now, so... needless to say, the next time I step foot inside of a Aku's Marsh, I'll be able to catch at least 2 frogs and get Quan to show up. And the reason I haven't done that yet is because I am sticking to the challenge video. We're supposed to go through this little dungeon here. So this area is the last area that you go through until the party is split up for the 4 shrines, and the party is split up 2 by 2. So, and you don't even get to see what the other 3 parties do. All you get to see is what Zidane and Quina do, and I believe that kind of was a letdown. Like, I would have, if I had a hand in developing the game, or if there's a remake, I would like to see, and I would like to be able to play what the other 3 teams are doing. Freya and Amarant get paired off. Aiko and Garnet get paired off, and then Vivi and Steiner get paired off, and I think those are really cool pairs. So I definitely would like to be able to play through sort of a long to medium-ish dungeon, I guess, with them, and at least just to have 4 boss fights would be fun, instead of watching a cinematic that all basically amounts to 1 boss fight as a placeholder for the others. Okay, so the thing to know about Ibsen's Castle is that at some point from the start, it says until you reach a certain height in the castle, everything is upside down. Plus, your strongest weapons will cause a pitiful amount of damage to enemies. To remain strong, you must equip each character in the battle party with the weakest weapon possible. So, we're gonna do that. Is this the old castle Hilda told us about? What a strange looking place. Like it's upside down or something. Yep. Okay, so who's going? I'll take 3. The rest of you secure the spot. Hey, Zidane. What's up, Amarant? I work alone. I always have, always will. I don't know why you bother carrying dead weight all the time. What an idiot. What's your point? I'm saying working alone beats working in a team any day, and I'm gonna prove it. Hilda said there's some key here to break the seal, am I right? Well, yeah. Let's see who finds it first. I'll be going by myself, of course. Selfish, ignorant fool. Steiner and Zidane are actually of the same accord. It actually doesn't matter if you let him go or don't let him go. He's just gonna run off anyway. I think Amarant would have said, like, you can't control me or something if we tried to not let him go or something. will beat Amarant at his own game. Oh, so... that's weird, because I thought Amarant was one of the characters that would be forced to... Well, I know we're forced to interact with Amarant anyhow. I guess then we'll take Garnet and Aiko, because you can never go wrong with white magic, right? So let's see, let's do this. Ibsen's Castle. And running around here is also a good way to get your opals up, because I do believe that a lot of monsters around here will drop opals. Now you see we're getting a dagger, and we're getting ooh, there's an Aquarius. Ooh, that's a Stilazio that we need. That's pretty awesome, actually. But we're gonna be opening a lot of chests that just give ground level weak weapons. Let's see, we'll give Kamula a letter, yeah. How unusual, I'm so happy, Kupo. Hey Kamula, how are you, Kupo? Us Moogles in Limblum are all wondering the same thing these days. Where the heck is Magnet Central? No one knows, Kupo. Do you know where it is, Kamul? It's supposedly very far away and you can't enter very easily, Kupo. I heard that you can't enter Magnet Central unless you're riding a chocobo. Kupo. I'll give you this in exchange for delivery. Alright. Any more Magnet stuff? I haven't received any mail lately. Okay. Well, we know all about Magnet Central. We've been there. We know about needing to be on a bird to get there. That's, we got there with a dead pepper. That's, you know, a clue in case you didn't know. So we have all of these, weakest weapons available, by virtue of the fact that I saved like 8 of everything. Let's see, cross home time, home power. I'm kind of wondering if we have. I guess there is no equipment that is higher level than what we need, so that we got 2 of everything pretty much. I'm gonna check. I'm actually gonna check this out though, guys. Versus my one of everything walkthrough. Let's see. Power vest, Gaia gear, 18. We're gonna need 18 of these, so I'm glad I'm checking because we're gonna need 18. Black robe, white robe. We have 16. Huh. You know what? I think I remember doing math on this before, Gaia gear. You know what? I can check all that off camera anyhow. Let's see. So, we're gonna save. Alright, so, there's a treasure chest over there that we want to get. Hello? Okay, well we can't get to it unless we go through there, I guess, then. A lot of these weapons are things that we already have. Now this Cerberus here, Cerberus is a thing that I believe drops opal. So So we're just going with our very strongest weapons against this thing, and I'm basically doing that to show you guys the truth of the matter. We're getting 44, 56, we're getting really terrible damage values for these weapons. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to just thievery our way out of this fight here. It's not as pronounced with the girls because they're still doing 900 something damage. And the reason is because they don't get a whole lot of strength boost from their weapons that they equip. So I guess the formula is rewritten to be see, the normal formula is your character's strength stat plus their weapon stat. But in this bottom half of Ibsen's Castle, it's their strength stat minus their weapon stat. So because the girls don't ever really have a huge boost in their weapon, and a matter of fact, we're also using a magic racket, which is something that appears very early in the girls' lineup of weapons. So it's the, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like the 6th weapon that Garnet has available to her, and the 3rd racket, you know, more specifically. So it's the 3rd racket that both women have available to them. So that's why they're still pretty powerful, and I'm not going to change that out for either of them because that weapon gives those two characters a stat boost, like magic +2, I believe. So we're just going to make sure that Zidane goes small, and we're going to make sure that Quina goes small. Now notice, I have 2 forks, and what you can buy from the Mog Shop is the needle fork. And so they don't allow you to have the bare bones basic fork for Quina for this fight. You have to supply that yourself. So while this Mog Shop will give you low weapons, it won't give you a dagger. It'll give you the Mage Masher, and that is less effective than just the normal dagger. The Iron Sword is less effective than just the, I believe, broadsword or sword. I believe Mithril Spear. I believe there's it's just a spear, or it's called a lance or something for Freya. It's so they'll give you like the 2nd weakest weapon to buy. So you don't have anything to worry about if you completely have forgotten all of your old weapons. You sold them because you didn't feel like you would need them ever. At least you'll be able to get some decently good weapons for the bottom half of this castle. Just won't be the best one. Okay, so so they say the best mixture of magic and physical force seems to be achieved by a party consisting of Zidane, Dagger, Steiner, and Vivi. Well, I'm not doing that. However, if Quina has learned the level 4 holy spell, then take him or her along. If Aiko has Medine, that will also come in handy. So that's what we've done. We're taking Aiko, Quina, and Garnet. So, proceed up the steps to Ibsen's Castle, into the foyer, explain. Out of the steps, venture to the courtyard. Camille sells vaccines. Overlooks an expansive area. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go... Oh, well, we're gonna... Um... Hello. Okay, so I believe I had power go out on my controller here. But anyhow, we're in the veteran battle, and I do believe that we can see that our damage has gone up significantly now that we have weaker weapons, and that's really good because we need higher damage now. Phoenix Pinion we got, that's good. I believe we can get some opals off of this veteran too. I could be wrong. But I believe we'll see in the spoils what actually happens, what we actually get. And I put auto life on, and I also put auto regen on everybody. So the idea there is that he can drop people and it won't matter because they'll just pop right back up and then they'll regenerate too. Now that I have these support stones to do that, I'm pretty much going to use that setup for the rest of the game. I mean, auto life and auto regen is pretty overpowered. Okay, so a topaz, that's what the veteran drops. So we don't need what the veteran has because we already have 99 of those. But the Cerberus, I believe, does drop the opals. Let's see. Something through this doorway here? Yeah. Alright, so it's showing like a mirror image of what, we can expect to find. I think we're supposed to go on this this climbing pole here, and I don't think we can go any farther up. So let's see. What can we get to? Okay, we'll go up to this balcony here, I guess. What's this? I don't know where we're at. Oh, I think we went a bit too far. I went the right way on accident. Okay, so we need to find a way to drop down to there. And gravity doesn't seem to have anything to do with it. So, we're gonna want to find a way to drop down to there, by a trick or a puzzle contained within this section. Because everything is basically like an Escher painting in here, and so you have to drop from a ledge that doesn't seem like it should drop you, and it probably will be the reverse of gravity or something funky like that. But that's what's gonna get us there, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so I went the right way before. We're gonna go back that way because I thought there was gonna be some treasure to collect over here, but I guess there's not. A lot of times in Final Fantasy it's good to go the wrong way for just a little while because there's gonna be treasure, and then, you know, you exhaust all of these side routes until you can go nowhere but forward. This here is going to be... we're going to jump off to the left. So this is going to be the right way to go for our treasure here. Ah, javelin. And that could actually be the weakest weapon available to Freya. Alright, so now we're back at this spot. We're going to jump off to the right. Got a broadsword, so we're finding all of the very weakest items for each character. And I mean, that's pretty cool, being that they're useful in this part of the game. Climb to the bottom and hop off. Okay, so we're going to the bottom. Oh, so we got this guy. You remember this guy? We need to use a soft on him because he's just made of stone. This is like the epitaph. I don't think we've necessarily fought the gargoyle yet, but you don't really need to fight him to realize it's the same thing going on as the epitaph. We're just going to fight this Aegir's. Kind of wonder what I could steal off him. I'm not going to try to steal off him for too long. He's going to try to put bio on us. Oh, you know what? I forgot that I had Quina doing item. I was just having the cursor memory on the last thing that I thought. I was trying to... I thought that they were fighting this whole time. Okay, okay, so we used a couple more softs than we needed to use, and we have no need of any more sapphires. So we're climbing up. Yes. We'll jump off the ladder. Here's the other side of that balcony. Contained a rod. Circle the other side. Then climb the ladder to the top and enter the archway to the top balcony. Okay, so I'm gonna come up here. Ooh. Okay, so there's a red carpeted room here. There's like a fresco. This is strange. Let's see. It's tough to open. Each time you try something new, a new option becomes available. So we're gonna examine, because if we leave, nothing will happen. Let's see. We'll push. Then we'll pound. then we'll think. Let's see. Now I guess we'll push, and I'm not sure if this matters. But we just need to do something, and then we'll try something drastic. It could be that you have to push at that step, or it could be that you could do anything at that step because you've expended all your options. But getting to the part of trying something drastic leads to being able to rest. And that's what we want, because he's going to rest right up against it. That's exactly what's needed. So, let's see. Take the elevator near the back staircase up to the top floor. So there's an elevator. Oh, okay, so that's a barrette that we got there. And then maybe there's something on the other side. No? Okay, well I guess not. We did all that for a barrette. Now the elevator on the back wall. Oh, here's Amarant. You're late, Zidane, and I'm the winner. Yeah, yeah. See how much time you lose by working with others? Yeah, well, Amarant, you haven't been able to figure out how to break the seal, so... No, don't fool around now. No, you didn't prove yourself right because you didn't crack the mystery. We may be enemies. Yeah, whatever. Fool. Alright, let's see. What do we gotta do here? Okay, so this is the way to go to Taharka, and we don't want to do that yet. We're going to do the more discoveries while exiting thing. So there's... let's see. Go back the same way you came in and climb the pole back up to the courtyard. Okay, so we have to go back this way. And we also have to climb this ladder up this way. Don't jump off. What are we, I guess we have to jump off to the left. Okay, I'm lost. Alright. So it says, climb the pole back up to the courtyard. There's a trapdoor that is barely visible just below the chest at the top of the courtyard. You know what? This might be stuff that doesn't even activate until after Taharka is dead. And I don't really have... We're 45 minutes into the video. I should really figure this out off camera. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll figure it out off camera. Whether we can get these extra little treasures and stuff before or after the thing, the boss battle here. No, that's no good. Well, I have to go back around up there, I guess. Don't jump off. We're gonna do this. We'll figure this out. So we're going this way. What are you doing? Other way. Okay. Huh. It's not what I wanted at all. It's not that ladder, is it? No, that's not the right way. How come I can't jump off to the left? Because that's where I think I'm supposed to go. So you can't climb any higher there. Alright, you know what? Let's just do this thing. Taharka has an Oracle Con and Mithril Claws. Do I need either of those? Or do I have those? No, I don't have an Oracle Con, so I will need those. Mithril Claws I do have, so... And an elixir is the other thing that he has. So let's... Go ahead. Something's written on it. My power is protected high atop a fiery mountain. So we got a fire mirror. Now we got an earth mirror. I think this one too. Oh, this is the water mirror. Okay, underwater. And this one. My power is protected behind a tornado. Alright. You know, the more I'm thinking about this, our party doesn't split up until after Ibsen's castle. Shaking ground, so it's the earth one. So we actually have to defeat Taharka. And then we have to pick up the next story beat somehow. Okay, we're staring at that mirror for a long time. Anything interesting? Like Hilda said, those things on the wall must have something to do with the seal. Let's think about that later. We need to get out. Well, that's gonna be easier said than done, Zidane. You dare get in the way of Terra's master plan? What is this? Return my mirrors. You should say please when you ask for things. So, Taharka is the guardian of Terra. Which is the world that was merged with Gaia thousands of years ago. So let's see, what can we do? We can steal. Ooh, Taharka became compact. Blue magic, let's see. Can we bad breath this fella? Can we mini this fella? Can't steal anything yet. Auto potion or auto regen. We have that. I'm reading off the guide here. Vivi should cast Flare, summon Bahamut with Dagger, use Steiner's Flare Sword. When the boss reduces in size, have Zidane use skills like Thievery. Well, we want to see if we could steal first. So that's what we're going to do here. We're just basically going to defend. We have auto regen on everybody, so it's not like we need to cast regen or any cura or anything. That makes everybody's job real easy except for Zidane. Now we're just waiting for him to steal the right stuff. Yay, fun battle. It's always fun watching your star thief not steal things. Got the Mithril Claws. And I believe we might have already got the elixir too. Now we're just waiting on that Oracle Con. Come on, Taharka, let's give us the thing we need here, buddy. So after we beat Taharka, I'm pretty sure that we're railroaded down the track of the next scenario, and that's why the people who put together the challenge run have said to get all of your things that you want in order done. Get them in order before the Taharka fight, because I don't think that you lose control of your entire party immediately after Taharka. I do believe that when this boss battle is done, you get the chance to go back to the main foyer and, you know, still have a party of 4 and everything. But what I do think is that the moment you leave Ibsen's castle, that's when the story takes over and splits your crew up into 4 teams of 2. So I don't think that you're able to leave Ibsen's castle and get any more stuff in order between beating Taharka and going to the Earth Shrine. So that's, you know, it's good that we got everything in order now, because we want to be prepared. We want to be ready for the part of the game where Zidane and Quina are going to be all on their own. Part of that, of course, is being able to steal this darn Oracle Con. Ah, there it is. Alright, so we're going to use Holy. Maybe that wasn't the best. Because Bahamut, Flare, and Flare Sword are all non-elemental. But we'll see if Holy does anything. Oh yeah, Holy's good. So we can use Holy, we can use Frog Drop. Let's see what Frog Drop damage is doing right now. I'm pretty sure we broke 5,000. Let's see. We'll do a skill. We'll do Thievery. I'm pretty sure there's nothing left to steal, but I'll steal one more time just to get the has nothing message. I think we'll keep doing holy if I go. So Bahamut did 883 something. He didn't even do 9,000. Oh yes, 6,076. So we have Queena doing well over 6 grand now. Bahamut, it looks like we'll be able to get Bahamut all the way to 4 9s before we even hit 99 garnets in the inventory there. Just by virtue of the fact that he's so powerful. Bye, Taharka. So, let's see. What tricks or trapdoors or things? Ooh, Rama card. Do we have Rama? I think we might. I think that might be our second Rama card. One is all is one. You'll never break the seal. Well, you just gave us a hint how to break the seal. What he's telling us is we only have to worry about one group. We only have to worry about Zidane and Queena's group. We don't have to worry about all the other 3 groups. It won't matter to us. Okay, so Rama, yeah, so this is the same. We already had a Rama card. So, shoot, the Shiva one was the one we missed out on. And we don't need another Shiva card, we need a Rama card. Okay, so, we're supposed to be able to backtrack, and I don't know how to do that still. Right now, even though we've beaten Taharka, I still do not know how to backtrack through this dungeon. I think we need that balcony here that, I think we need this balcony. I don't know how to get back onto it. That's troubling to me. We can't go any farther south here, so we're gonna have to jump off there. How do we... There's only one way to go, that's up. And do we have too much above us to go that way? Jump off to the left. What does this even do? It just drops us over here. So we'll come all the way up here. Yeah, let's jump off to the left, and then let's jump back on the ladder, but go all the way up to the top here. Is that how we get out of here? No, because then Zidane stops right there and won't go any further. Oh, this is bull. How did we do this before? To the right? And this is just going to here. I mean, this is crazy. No, let's not jump off. How did we even navigate this? This is crazy that I don't remember how to do this at all. Alright, well, let's jump off to the left. This pole? We rode that pole, I think. No, wrong way. there is no prompt to check out that poll anymore. Like, wow, I can't even figure out my way out of here. I'm gonna have to end this video not knowing how to get back to the entrance of the dungeon, guys. So, looks like we'll be spending a second video in Epson's Castle, and I'll pick up with the more discoveries while exiting section in the Brady Guide. This has been StiltzkinKupo84 with Cat and Fam Gamer TV. Go ahead, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.